We've got some amazing people here behind Skate to Great, which is very cool. Let's talk to the chairman and co-founder, Evan Kosiner. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful to see you.
Thank you for having us on.
It's such a pleasure to have you guys here because you've got a great message. Laurel, Etkin is the general manager of Skate to Great as well. Nice to see you.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's good to have you guys here because people are still talking hockey, they're talking skates, they're talking spring cleaning. Evan, tell us about Skate to Great.
Well, it started as an idea about 4 years ago. We wanted every kid in Canada to have the opportunity to go skating. So I had a conversation with one of our Canadian Olympians, Caitlin Weaver, who's a figure skater, and she was new to the Canadian team at the time, and we thought we saw a lot of different programs, schools, community programs, First Nation reserves that need skates to run their programs, but they don't have sort of an organization to collect them and help as kids grow. So that's why we started Skate to Great. We got a bunch of different corporate supporters as well. We have lots of different organizations across the country that need them, and we're out collecting skates up until May 31st for
That's
spring
very
cleaning.
cool. So Laurel, not only is this happening here in Ottawa, but it's happening across Canada, across Ontario. Where are we?
So we're actually based out of Toronto,
Yeah.
but we're collecting skates all across Canada. And the tour that we're doing right now in Ottawa is just to kind of kick off our skate drive. You can donate skates at 130 Thad Johnson, which is a FedEx ship station. And we're collecting there up until May 31st. But yeah, we are collecting all across Canada all year round.
Okay. So at this point, though, so Evan, sorry, how many years has this been?
4 or 5.
Five?
It depends on if you go by the date we were a registered charity or if it was from our first event. A lot of people sort of helped us kick things off. The first event we had 0 skates come in, but in the week that followed we had about 500 or 600.
Wow.
So, you know, when you're starting a charity from the ground up, you don't know if you're on to the right track or not.
Takes a while.
And then the week after, it just really blossomed, and it's gone kind of crazy ever since. Yeah.
Well, I think you're on the right track because Skate to Great at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, 25,000 skates-ish?
Yeah,
Correct.
that's right.
So far. So now, Laurel, are we just looking for skates or are we looking for other stuff?
We're looking for skates, helmets, and sticks in usable condition. We ask people to use their judgment. We will provide some basic refurbishment, laces, sharpening, things like that, but we're asking for things that can really benefit the kids directly.
Okay.
We've received other items that our volunteers aren't so thrilled to have to refurbish.
Oh.
So on average, we got 9 or 10 of those a year as well. So we want to make sure that what you're donating is something that we can pretty well pass off. So if it needs a new pair of laces or if we need to sharpen a pair of skates, that's no problem whatsoever. It's just if it needs much more than that, they might be better suited for the garbage, unfortunately, if we won't be able to repair them from there. So
Understandable. So if you do need new laces or sharpening or anything like that, so who's chipping in to help you with those costs?
Yeah, so FedEx has been a supporter since day one. They've provided us with different shipping donations as well all across the country. We just got our largest donation from another corporate supporter who donated almost 10,000 helmets. So just to get them across to different organizations, FedEx has been a huge help with that. We also like to keep skates local. So on occasion, we need more of one size or less of another, and we're able to swap them out with a different area, and that's also where FedEx comes in.
That's beautiful. Okay, so we're talking about local then, Laurel. So who exactly would be benefiting here in Ottawa?
So we try to benefit a lot of local schools. As Evan mentioned, Native reserves we have, anything that community organizations that can benefit directly.
In Ottawa specifically, we also have Heroes Hockey, which works with at-risk youth.
Okay.
So, and the other part of this is as we're a new charity, we're always looking for great organizations and sort of help develop the charity as well. So if you know of a community program, a school, or another charity that could actually use them to facilitate what they're up to, we encourage them to go online at skatetogreat.org for more information.
Say if you're just an individual and you're in need of skates, or you're a family, or a dad, you're a mom, could they contact you directly instead of getting involved with organizations?
We typically pass them directly off to the organization because that's who we support. Just from a liability standpoint and also a number of other areas, it's not necessarily the easiest, and that's why we're set up in this manner.
Okay.
But we encourage different schools. There's usually an accessible program that kids would be able to be a part of, and that's where Skate to Great comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have a community organizations page on our website, so if they're not sure how to get their child involved in a program, there's a lot of resources that we provide.
Yeah, that will direct them into the
Exactly.
right areas. Obviously, we're probably looking for cash as well. I mean, not only just skates, because some people are probably watching this thinking, okay, I don't have any skates, or I like my skates, but I'd like to help out because this is a great organization. What's the best way to go about donating?
So if they want to donate, they can text SKATE to 41010 to make a $10 donation right away, or they can go on our website. We're always looking for monetary donations, or really we're also encouraging people to use the hashtag #DonateSkates just to get the word out.
Okay.
We never know who's hoarding skates.
Exactly.
It's true, right? Yeah.
Well, I was explaining to you off air, there was one person who told someone else who was in touch with an arena, and they collected 800 pairs of skates. So you never have any clue who in your network might be able to help expand and help make sure that skating becomes a thing for all Canadians.
So the FedEx Depot at 130 Tad Johnson Road until May 31st. Where can we donate afterwards?
If you go online, you can visit skatesagreat.org. There's a donate locations page for all across Canada with an interactive map. And if you click on any of those locations, it tells you all the information that you need to know locally for all year round.
That's amazing. Where do you head off? Because this is your tour. Where do you go next?
This is actually the last stop on
Really?
our 8-stop tour. Yeah, so we're going home after this to organize all the donations, hopefully.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. And wear gloves, too, because you don't want to cut your hands, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
You're doing it. Of course, skate2great.org is the best place to go to.
For sure.
For sure. And, of course, online, Twitter, Facebook, connect with you all over the place.
At Skate to Great.
Thank you very much, Evan and Laurel, for being here today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
And thank you, as always, for being here. Repeats at 6 and 11. I'm Dylan Black. Have a great day.